If your income stopped today, how long would you survive? Not guess, not hope. Real number, days, weeks, months. Be honest. Most people don't like this question because the answer exposes something uncomfortable, something they've been avoiding for years. So let's make it real. Imagine your salary disappears tonight. No warning, no backup, just silence. Tomorrow morning, your bills are still there. Rent, food, payments. Nothing stopped. Only your income did. And here's the scary part. This doesn't only happen to other people. It can happen to anyone, at any time. Job loss, health issue, company cuts. One moment everything feels normal. Next moment everything changes. So again, if your income stopped today, what's your number? 1 week? 1 month? Be honest. Because this number quietly decides how safe your life really is. Let's meet Mark. He earns $4,000 every month. Stable job, normal life, nothing unusual, just like millions of people. From the outside, Mark's life looks fine. Bills paid, food on the table, small pleasures here and there. No one would say Mark is struggling. In fact, many people would say he's doing better than average. But here's the problem. Mark has never calculated how long he could survive without income. Not even once. He assumes things will continue. Salary next month, and the month after, and the next. This is how most people live. Not planning, not preparing, just hoping nothing goes wrong. But hope is dangerous when it comes to money. Because financial problems don't warn you early. They show up fast, and when they do, you either prepared or you panic. So let's go deeper. Because Mark's situation is more fragile than it looks. $4,000 sounds good, but income alone means nothing if you don't understand your expenses. Because survival is not about how much you earn, it's about how long you can last without it. And this is exactly where most people completely misjudge their situation. Let's break Mark's numbers. He earns $4,000 every month. Sounds solid. But watch how fast that money disappears. First, rent. $1,500 gone instantly. Just one payment, and more than a third of his income is already gone. Now, groceries and food, around $600. Nothing crazy, just basic living. Prices keep rising, but income stays the same. Car payment and gas, another $500. He needs it for work, so it's not optional. Utilities, phone, internet, about $300. Again, nothing extreme. Just normal life expenses. Subscriptions, streaming, apps, small monthly charges, around $200. Easy to ignore, but they add up fast. So let's pause. Out of $4,000, Mark already spent $3,100. And we haven't even touched everything yet. Still missing insurance, random spending, eating out, emergencies. Life always costs more than planned. Let's add just $400 more for everything else. That's actually very conservative. Now Mark has about $500 left at the end of the month. That's it. No magic. No extra. Sounds okay, right? $500 left. Many people would say that's decent. But here's the real question. How long can $500 actually support your life? 1 month without income? Impossible. Even 2 weeks would be a struggle. And that's assuming nothing unexpected happens. No emergencies, no surprises. Now imagine this. Mark loses his job tomorrow. Income drops to zero instantly. But his expenses don't change. Rent still due, bills still coming, life doesn't pause. So what happens next? He starts using his savings, except there's a problem. Mark doesn't really have savings, maybe a few $100s, nothing serious. This is where reality hits, not slowly, not gently, but all at once. Week 1. Stress begins. He starts cutting small expenses, but it's not enough. Week 2. Pressure builds. Rent is coming, money is running out fast. Week 3. Panic. Decisions get worse. Stress takes over logic. This is how financial stress works. It doesn't just affect money, it affects your mind. And suddenly $4,000 income doesn't matter anymore because it's gone. What matters now is one thing: how long can he survive without it? Now let's zoom out. Mark is not special. His situation is very common. Millions of people live exactly like this every month. They earn, they spend, they repeat. Month after month, no real buffer, no real protection. And everything feels fine until one thing breaks the system. So let's answer the real question. How long can Mark survive right now? With almost no savings. The answer is simple: less than 1 month. And that means one thing: Mark is financially vulnerable, even if his life looks stable. Now here's where it gets interesting, because not all situations are the same. Let's imagine Mark had 1 month of savings, just enough to survive for 30 days. Better? Yes. Safe? Not even close. Because one bad month can destroy everything. One unexpected expense can wipe it out. Now imagine 3 months of savings, things start to change. Now Mark has time. Time to think, time to act, time to find a solution. Stress is still there, but it's different. It's controlled, not panic. Now let's go further. 6 months of savings. This is where real power begins. Now Mark is not reacting, he's choosing. That's a completely different position. He can reject bad jobs, he can wait, he can think clearly. This is the difference most people never see. Income is not power, time is. So let's simplify everything. There are levels to financial safety. Level 1, no savings, you are in danger. One problem can break everything. Level 2, 1 month saved, slight protection, but still fragile. Level 3, 3 months saved. Now you have breathing space. Level 4, 6 months saved. Now you have control over your life. Most people never reach level 3, and almost nobody reaches level 4. But here's the truth: this has nothing to do with income level. People earning $2,000 struggle. People earning $10,000 also struggle. Because the real problem is not how much you make. It's how much you keep. And more importantly, how long that money can protect you. So now ask yourself again, what level are you on? And be honest. Because this is not about motivation. This is about reality. Because your level determines one thing: how safe you really are. So how do you fix this? Not with motivation, not with hope, with a simple system. Step 1. Know your real monthly expenses, not estimates, real numbers. Mark thought he needed $2,000. Reality? He needed over $3,500 to survive. This mistake alone keeps people broke, because they don't even know their real baseline. Step 2. Build your first $1,000 buffer. Fast. This is your emergency shield. It won't save everything, but it stops small problems from becoming disasters. Step 3. Cut invisible leaks, subscriptions, small spending, daily habits. Mark found $200 disappearing every month without noticing. That's $2,400 per year, just from small, ignored decisions. Step 4. Build 1 month of expenses. This is your first real milestone. This changes your mindset. You stop feeling fragile. You start feeling in control. Step 5. Push to 3 months. This is where stress starts to disappear. Now you have time, and time gives you better decisions. Step 6. Reach 6 months. This is real financial safety. Now you're no longer reacting to life, you're controlling it. But here's the truth: most people never reach this level. Not because they can't, but because they never start seriously. They wait for more money. But more money without control changes nothing. The system is simple: spend less than you earn, save the difference, repeat. But simple doesn't mean easy. Discipline is where most people fail. So start small, but start now, because time matters more than amount. Every month you delay, you stay vulnerable. Every month you act, you get stronger. And slowly your situation changes, not instantly, but permanently. This is not about being rich, it's about being safe. Because safety gives you options, and options give you freedom. And that's something most people never experience. But you can, if you understand this one idea: your income doesn't protect you, your reserves do. And the longer those reserves last, the safer you are. So don't measure success by income, measure it by survival time. That's the real number that matters. And most people never calculate it until it's too late. Don't be that person. Know your number, build your buffer, protect your future. Because one day, this question won't be hypothetical. And when that day comes, you'll either be ready or not. Let's recap. Income means nothing without time. Expenses define your survival. Savings define your protection. And time defines your freedom. So ask yourself one last time: if your income stopped today, how long would you survive? Write that number down and start improving it today, because nobody else will do it for you. And if you found this useful, subscribe for more real financial truths. No hype, no nonsense, just what actually matters. And tell me in the comments, how many months could you survive today? Be honest, that's where everything starts.